Hello there. Welcome to MAERvideos Creator Meet and Greet. It's Sunday, and we got some awesome channels here for everyone to see. So without further ado, why don't we call out our awesome co-host, TripWire.
Two sides of the coin to choose from. Two sides of the coin, they are mine. Two sides of the coin, I'm getting weary. Which one should I choose? I need time.
Choose one.
And good morning. It's TripWire from Straight Up Metal Detecting, not Trip Host or whatever you said. That was awesome, a great thing. But
I don't know what I said, Trip Host. I'm tripping.
Trip Host. That was it, Trip Host. That's going to be the new name. I'm going to cancel the wire. We're going to go for Trip Host. That's original. We're going to do some drinking today, but it's not coffee for once. I'm actually drinking a Jamaica Blood Orange. I already had like a very large amount of smoke, which is why they shoved me over in the vaults, because I get really loud on your show, so I'm so excited to be here. I actually drowned it out the television last week.
Yeah, you've been banished.
Oh, God.
Okay, we got our drinks.
Don't buy that. Ugh.
We got our three guests.
Bring them out.
So you introduced yourself last week. I think most people know who TripWire is.
Yep.
We're all going to make sure we check out Straight Up Metal Detecting. Link in the description. Let's bring out our first guest on the list, MW Animation and Video. I'm tripping all over my words.
That's my job.
Maybe Trip is the theme today.
Yeah, it's going to be a trip show.
Okay, here we go. M&W coming on up.
How cool
Oh
is
man,
that?
I can't help but groove to that one.
Hello there.
How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Guys and gals.
Hi, Mike.
How's it going?
What's your
Marlon?
wife's name? Because Mike and wife.
My name's Persis.
Hi, Persis.
Hi. Nice to see you all.
I don't want to mess up the
I'm
name.
Marlon.
I'll get it right.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
And our co-host is TripWire.
How y'all doing today? Very well.
doing good. Yeah, good to see you guys. Good to be on the show. Yeah, this is a first for us, so we appreciate it.
You never done a live webcast before?
Just on Zoom.
Okay, you're talking to someone that doesn't know anything about computers. So.
Yeah, it's just for business, for work. Yeah,
Oh, okay, it's a business type thing.
conference stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ah.
but never on YouTube. This is cool.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
we have a lot of fun on this show.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I've
let's get
watched
our
it,
next guy up here too.
Yeah.
Might as well not let everyone hide in the back.
Yeah.
We can all sit together.
Yeah.
So next on the list is Relics and Saxons.
Here, I'll do
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay, what happened?
Was that your Halloween costume, Ian?
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
That bear at the end, hey?
Wow.
That was you.
Yeah, that is cool.
Sweet.
That was supposed to be a joke.
Stuttering over here. I didn't see the whole intro. It kept stopping. It's probably my computer. So.
Well,
Oh,
the
it
bear-
might just be stumbling. It seems smooth here.
the tattoo I have in my throat, so I figured I'd go from there.
Ah.
Yeah. So where are you hailing from?
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York. That's where our second guest is from.
Oh,
Let's
that-
bring up the third, guys, and then we'll all be happy hanging out together. So coming all the way from South Africa, we got Zarps.
Wow.
Check it out.
Awesome.
I could just watch drone footage all day.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, sweet. Again, for some reason, my computer didn't see that, but I just got done watching.
I'm just joking, Marlon. I'm just joking. I thought I'd give you a heart attack and some technical difficulties. How's it, guys?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I didn't see
Don't
the
you-
video. I
you
don't
just
know.
hate it?
Canceling out. I did catch M&W. Their video showed up on the other ones, but Zarf's music's awesome. I really dug that intro. I actually think that's phenomenal music.
Ah,
right?
thanks a
Totally.
lot. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you
So
guys have
strange, a lot
amazing
of people,
intros.
yeah, a lot of
So
people.
let's start up at
actually,
the top,
really
Tripwire.
think,
Let's get Mike and wife to tell us about their channel.
Yes, please.
Well, my channel originally wasn't for metal detecting. I do run a business since 1996, I think it's been, and yeah, so it's usually been. I use the channel to promote my commercial work, but yeah, things took a change. Got really heavy into metal detecting a year and a half ago, and you know, I've watched thousands and thousands of videos. Even before I started detecting, I was watching, you know, all the you know, stealth diggers and Hoover boys and you know, metal detecting with Kevin down in East Texas, just to learn. But yeah, so I think we're up to like 20 episodes now, and it's been
awesome.
really great. Yeah, I know my channel is pretty much. I mean, as a business, I had less than 200 subscribers. Now I think we're getting close to 500. So I'm thrilled.
That's
You know,
awesome.
I thank the community for really helping us out and grow like that.
And that's nice. The community always does come together.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
awesome.
guys like you are just amazing.
On to Ian. You said you're from.
Oh, I never showed my channel.
Oh, here, yeah. Let's do that
Let's
quick.
put
Mike,
it
share
up,
quick.
yeah.
Oh no, what happened? Ian went away. That's okay. Okay, here it is. Oops. Boom.
So yeah.
There
So
we
you
go.
see it's all metal detecting right now, not a lot of work, but if you do click it on videos, you'll see everything beyond the metal detecting is pretty much just commercials. And I'd like to do
Yeah.
personal animations. Every couple of years, I try to put out something fun, you know, for the families to watch.
Of course. And we love your metal detecting videos. Those last two cellar holes are amazing.
Thanks, Marlon.
Oh, totally. Thanks for sharing that. All right, he's back. Relics and Stacked Stones. And Tripwire. Boom. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, Ian,
I don't even know if you can
How
hear
you
me.
doing?
I'm doing good. I'm back. I don't know what
give us a
happened.
little spiel.
All right.
Tell us about your channel.
Well, I pretty much started. I have a lot of area I could hunt, you know, where I've always hunted, and you know, I use a metal detector. I'd find the arrows. You know, if the arrow went through the deer, I'd find the arrow, and you know, I noticed, you know, cellar holes and things like that, and I'd hear more things than metal detector, and so from there, you know, I started, you know, the cheap metal detector and found quite a bit over the time, and you know, I do a lot of exploring. Put GoPros down the stone line wells and hollow trees down the stream.
That's right.
Yeah, just, you know, a lot of things most people wouldn't think of, but you know, for me it's fun, something different, you know, outside the box.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. And I like that idea of the GoPro floating on the foam.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. You got to check out his last video.
Yeah.
And did you want to pop your page up?
I tried before and it kicked me off. I don't know if I dare.
We got your link in the description. People will go to it.
Yeah.
They will.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
All right, Leon, tell us about your channel.
Yeah, man. So let me pop up the share screen quickly, and then we can.
Oh,
have a
of
look
course.
At that. Oh.
This is our first time
You guys see
sharing
it?
screens on my channel, so we're working on it. Here we go.
There we are. Yeah, cool,
Awesome.
man. So we are Zops Metal Detecting in South Africa, and we just hunt for Boer War relics. So, you know, there's a lot of people in the community that I can see that are in the chat. And so I think a lot of people are familiar, and those that are not, well, that's what we do. We go out, the Three Musketeers, for the most part, it's myself and my buddy Kyle and Tace, and we go looking for Boer War relics. So not a lot of history in South Africa, but enough to keep us busy. So we've got a couple of videos out, and yeah, man, it's been fun. So nothing serious. We go out, we love what we do, and we just try and save some of our history, you know?
Yeah, and you sure do. And that last video too, with the rings.
Oh yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah, pretty cool. So for the guys that haven't seen that video, please go check it out on our channel. That was a 2-part video that we did at the end of last year. And yeah, Kyle, he went his last day. And I mean, you know, I say this to a lot of guys, we don't hunt on the beach, so we don't find a lot of rings. But finding a ring on a Boer War site is just so incredible, so incredibly rare that it just doesn't happen. So finding one is one thing, you know. And Kyle found 4. He actually found 4. Yeah. So he found.
I was
3
wondering about the one at the end.
Yeah. So he found 3 rings buried right next to each other. So we assume it was, you know, the parents, father, mother, and a child's ring. That's what it appears to be. And then there was a 4th ring, also about a half a meter away. And that was super incredible. It was so emotional. And I mean, you know, guys, quickly, that don't know about the Boer War, there were so many guys, children and, you know, women and children and elderly that were sent off to concentration camps. We actually believe that might have been a symbol of, you know, keeping the family together. So that was, I'm actually getting goosebumps. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It was an incredible find. It was an incredible find. So please go and have a look at that video. It is, it's incredible. And you know, like we say on the thumbnail, no clickbait. If we didn't film it live, no one would believe us.
Exactly.
So that's us.
So in the description below, guys, follow the link.
You got a link for that on there? We're gonna check it out later after the show. I want to see this.
Yeah, it's right at the one of his most recent videos.
Okay, cool.
And
I just
I think Ian, he can come back anytime he wants.
I think
I don't know what happened.
It happens.
Here, and just unshare your screen there, Leon. I don't want to accidentally kick you out because it only says to kick it, and I don't want to kick you. Okay, perfect.
Is that it? Perfect. Cool.
So that's all of us. Let's just romance the chat really quick, and then TripWire is going to hit you with the questions. Dun dun dun. Hey, what do you guys think? Okay, let's check it out. So as far as I can scroll up right now, which I didn't know it did that, Pennies to Benji's is here. Thank you for coming. Mark the Berg Hunter. Clark's Clove Detecting. Mark. What? I already said Mark the Bird Hunter. Clark's Cove Detecting. BC Treasure Trails. Marlon, you're fired. Detecting. Go back to sleep, Marlon. Ohio River History. Hey, Marlon, are you drunk? Oh, awesome. Okay, who else do we got here? Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Get this done quick.
Terry.
The goat is in the house. M&W Animation on the panel. You guys are so chatty. Terry. Digging Riches. Monk Cheetah. Jason. Probably already said Jason. He's here. CJ's here. Now, this guy. Is this for you, Leon?
Yeah. Kyle? That's my buddy Kyle.
What up, Kyle?
I think I know him. I think he might have subscribed to me too.
Go check out Kyle's TikTok and his Instagram. He's got some crazy stuff at Detecting with Kyle. So a little plug there, sorry. But, he's my wingman, him and Tace. No, he makes the channel happen.
That is awesome. I know you guys detect together. Is that right?
Yeah, we do. We do.
This one's for you too. Lucinda.
Yeah. Thank you, Lucinda. My biggest fan.
Mike's here from Mallyman 24. Coin Roll Hunter Extraordinaire. Treasure Outdoors, my buddy. He's sharing relics and stacked stones. Thank you. I hope the mods are sharing everyone's channels. Everyone's a mod. Share your channel. Corey is here. Corey the Treasure Hunter. Is it coming up? Nice. I love it when people are. Mark Thomas. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of people here.
I
don't think we're going to break my record. There we go. We're at the bottom. TripWire.
Hey, Mark. What happened to Relic? What happened to Relic? Never mind.
He's back.
Oh, he's back.
There he is.
Just in time. Size detecting.
Oh, Size. No, my producer. The producer himself. He monitors everything I do. If I get out of line, he arrests me.
Yeah. I think this is about the most awkward I've been online before.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with you. Yes, there's no argument here.
It's okay. See, I can only get better from here now. I've hit rock bottom.
This is not easy.
Trust me, when you hit rock bottom, there's always a few levels below that. Trust me, I'll give you directions.
Oh no! How much deeper will he go?
Okay, so what else we got? Okay, so we already went to romancing the
Yeah,
chat.
hit us
I'll
up.
talk to you about that later. We got to come up with some Valentine's Day shirts. Mars. Romancing the chat. Make good shirts. Anyhow, while I got to
That's in the chat.
right off the bat, y'all got like some of the most original names, and I don't mean to be ignorant, but as soon as I saw MW animation and videos, I thought that we were going to be discussing computer animation along with metal detecting. So I had no idea what was going on, and then I checked out your channel. Then I realized, hey, guess what? He does metal detecting. I'm like, okay, so that's definitely a plus. But I want to know where everybody got the idea to come up with a channel. Why did you guys decide to make a YouTube channel in the first place? And I always go in a certain direction, so I don't leave anybody out. So we'll start with MW, move over to Ian, and then go over to Zarps. Is that cool?
Sure.
Everybody
That's
now.
perfect.
Okay, yeah. So MW, why did you guys want to start? I know you had your business at first. What made you decide to switch over?
Yeah, I wouldn't really call it a switch because I still am going to put some work stuff up there, but I think it's more like just the love of it. Totally fell in love with detecting as soon as I got the detector and we started pulling incredible things out of the ground. And yeah, like I had mentioned before, I've been watching hundreds and hundreds of videos, and you know, I just felt it was something that I wanted to jump on board with, not realizing that it's such a huge community already, you know. So, but I do it just because I love filming. I love detecting, and I love you know, filming things and editing. Editing is one of my favorite things to do. So, yeah, and my wife.
Oops.
I'm a teacher, so I have summers off. So I got to spend the whole summer detecting with him, and he wanted to start filming things, so we did.
Teamwork. That's awesome.
It was funny because she always said she you know, when I first started, it wasn't something that I don't think it was, you know, she wanted to get into.
Yeah.
And then we had an old like 40-year-old detector sitting around, so she took it out, and you know, she'd find some things.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'd be at home waiting for her. She'd be at, you know, getting out of school, and I'd get a text or something, you know, I'll be a couple hours, I'm going to go hit the field for a little bit. And, you know, she'd come back with like, you know, 3-4 silver rings and a whole handful of clad. And I'm like, yeah, I think you do like this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It took a while
I'm
for me to get into it.
going to come back with a better 401k plan. I got silver this time. Relics, what's going on, my friend from New York? What made you decide to start a YouTube channel in the first place?
Oh boy. I would head up pretty much in the hills and the mountains, depending on what you'd want to call them, and I would come back with coins. You know, my first silver that I've ever found actually was an 1830 half dollar. I've dug, you know, half dimes and trimes, and I'd come back and show people, and they're like, "There's no way you just found that in the ground." And I'm like, "All right, well, you know, I'll prove it, you know." And then, you know, my children, they get interested, so it's, you know, generally it's you know, interesting to most people. And then there's the wells, and I try to explain the wells to people. I can shine a light down there and look at it, but it's nothing like, you know, dropping a GoPro down there and seeing it for yourself, you know, or, you know, any of the things that come across for that matter. So just, you know, I'm able to share it.
That's a darn good reason. Prove your point.
Yeah.
Use YouTube. Prove your point. Zaps, why did you start a metal detecting or a YouTube channel in the first place?
Well, I think it's quite similar to Relics, you know. So I went out just detecting, and you know, I was on YouTube finding some tips and tricks videos, and you know, there were some channels that I watched and still watch, like Hoover Boys and Quarter Hoarder and these guys, and I just enjoyed it, you know. So also got some relics, came home, people were like, "No ways, where are you finding these relics?" And so I just decided, well, you know, if I find something cool in the field, I'm just gonna record it and I'll show them, you know, and that just happened. So I started sharing videos on WhatsApp and different social groups on Facebook, and yeah, I just started the channel, and here we are on your channel.
Yeah,
Exactly. And you guys are doing great.
So that's some really cool reasons. Mine was a little bit different. I never found a metal detecting beginners channel. I saw a lot of when I first started metal detecting, I wanted to know how to do this, but I can't read and comprehend. I have mental problems. And I figured I wanted to learn how to do this, but I go to channel after channel after channel after channel. Yes, they do have episodes, shows for beginners, but there was never one channel for a beginner. Never. I could not find just one channel for a beginner. So I said, well, I'm going to do something absolutely insane, and I'm just going to grab my metal detector. I'm going to go out. I'm going to grab a camera, and I'm basically going, okay, this is it was actually called metal detecting beginner to beginner. I was a beginner showing other beginners what to do or what not to do, filming it so they could see me make mistakes, and when I make a mistake, you guys don't make it. So mine actually started out that way, and then got to the point where Chemical X, my partner, says I'm not a beginner anymore. We got into an argument, but I ended up changing it. So it's over to straight up metal detecting. But if you got any beginners out there, you want to learn from a beginner that just started by learning how to do it, by going out and doing it yourself, just type in metal detecting beginner to beginner. So anyhow,
That's right.
That's my little story.
I think beginners can be really helpful to each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, like I said, I'll show you what not to do.
You're not a beginner anymore.
Yeah, I know. Right?
You got a lot of hours.
Oh God! Lord,
Teaching it helps a lot as well. You learn a lot from teaching it to somebody who isn't educated in metal detecting.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I agree with that. 1,000% actually. There's a question that we ask that I love to ask on every show because I don't think any other channel on YouTube, metal detecting, would ever ask this question. But we ask it here and we demand answers. What is the worst thing you ever found? MW.
Whoa, hi to Digging Canuck. Thanks for letting me on your show today, Liz. I'm still alive.
I know.
Okay, sorry for interrupting. I just had to shower a fellow Canadian with appreciation.
Yeah, we do.
Honestly, I really can't think of anything that was horrible that came out of the ground, other than finding bottle caps with broken shards of glass still in it and things like that. Neither one of us has been injured or anything like that. And I haven't found like anything. Yeah, I can't think of anything like inappropriate or anything like that. So
another way to do that question is like you weren't expecting something like trying to think of a better way to put this one. That's not necessarily the worst. Like what maybe something that shocked you. Something that
definitely some surprises. Yeah, it definitely surprises. One of my favorites, I think, had to have been that 1920s jukebox plate. So it's like an aluminum plate that you would find at the bottom of a jukebox, but it was from it says it was 1920s for a multiphonic Wurlitzer. That it was it didn't say jukebox, but it was in the middle of a field, a 1700s field, and I just always found that to be odd.
The animal trap?
That's cool.
Oh, found an animal trap right out my woods here.
There you go. There's one right there.
Yeah, for like
small, so it wouldn't have broken
a
foot or something, but still a little sketchy.
Yeah, probably for birds or something to that effect. But yeah, one of those snap traps. Yeah.
No, I hate that or be anywhere around it. Relics, what was the worst thing you ever found when you're out metal detecting?
I'm not really sure there's a worst. I mean, I found deceased animals in a well before that. I did cover it. And I was digging in it was a blacksmith chimney stack, but it was all it was in rubble. And I was digging through it, and I found a bone in there that looked exactly like a finger bone. And I left it. I didn't it was a little eerie to me, and I didn't want to mess with it. But
no ring.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped digging in that little rock pit there. It was weird, but there's a lot of black, the soot and ash and everything. But yeah, I didn't want to find anything else that was questionable at that point, so I left.
Oh, trip! That's awesome. Kind of interesting. But sure, did you double check for any other rings or jewelry? No, joke.
Yeah.
Zaps, I want to make sure I get your name right. Zarps, my apologies. I can't read on my glasses. What was the worst thing you ever found metal detecting?
It's a good question. We find so many things. I think stuff that will probably freak a lot of you guys out is so we have many cultures in South Africa. I mean, we have 11 official languages. So something that we find quite often is let's call it voodoo. So we find a lot of Mojo Jojo cans and bottles, and some of the places that we dig, the witch doctors here, we call them Sangomas or Sangomas. They're basically witch doctors. So some of the places that we do go to, they do know that it's rich with history and war, and stuff happened there. And there's a lot of graves, Boer War graves. So they actually go there and they do their thing. So every now and again we come across either a knife, or we come across some bones and some voodoo stuff or witchcraft stuff that these guys do. So it doesn't bother me. It does bother Kyle. He gets creeped out. So he stays away. He doesn't want that mojo to follow him. But it doesn't bother me. I respect it. And then on the other side of the coin, we find a lot of religious coins. So we go around and we find modern clad of guys that are just Christians, different faiths, and they have their church in the fields where they walk around and they pray and they throw money. So when we find the clad that you guys call it, we just kind of leave it. That's not worth much. It's a couple of cents to you guys, and the same to us. So we see it and we just leave it, and we don't want to. We respect that. So in terms of strange or creepy, that's kind of what we find. Yeah,
that would be like people put coins in graveyards on top of the headstones here, then they fall off over time. So if you went coin shooting in the graveyard, probably wouldn't be the best idea.
And same, yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of anthills, and what the guys do is in the beginning I would walk around and see pieces of clothing stuck in these anthills, and I'd be like, what's up with this? And then only after the fact I found out that when these guys go and they pray, or they lost an ancestor or lost whoever, or they were praying to ancestors, they would actually take a piece of clothing, go stick it into the anthill, and then put coins in there out of respect, and that's their culture. So you could go around, and if you really wanted to go coin shoot, you just go look for a bunch of anthills, but it'd be pointless. So we respect that, and that's the type of stuff that we find. It's interesting.
That's totally cool.
Yeah.
Interesting is an understatement. I'm going to say something you probably never heard. I am so jealous because I would love to find voodoo stuff. Don't ask. I'm not right. Right. I used to.
I'll send you some. You send me stickers. I'll send you some chicken feet. Okay.
I get those actually from the buffet down the street. We got 8 buffet. I get all the chicken feet I need. But just to find like a voodoo knife that was used in a ritual, oh my god, that'd be insane.
We do find them. We do find the blades.
I believe it. That's
it's crazy.
That'd be like so awesome for Halloween. Let's see.
And even on our last show, Liz brought up that satanic altar she stumbled across.
Yeah, I debunked that.
That's creepy.
Kid stuff, but yeah,
it was
still
like 3 14-year-old kids trying to be hard, and it didn't work. They're a joke. It was just kid stuff. I looked at it, watched it, wrote her immediately. I'm like going, Liz, Tom, nothing. Hot topic, kids. No joke.
Already, keep on going. We're making great time.
What?
Almost time for open mic.
Yeah, almost. I'm gonna get one more quick question in because I love.
Yeah, do it.
Also, if you guys can metal detect anywhere on the planet without getting arrested, where would you want to metal detect the most? 1 or 2 places. Take your pick. 1 or 2.
Washington.
I got 2 places. What's up? MW, let's go with you.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe politicians don't leave any money anywhere. You ain't gonna find nothing.
For really old stuff,
Oh yeah. That would make sense.
California, where maybe some old ghost towns or something like that. I would love to. Everybody wants to find a gold coin. I think in the States, I think California is probably your best place, best chance maybe. I'm not sure.
That's right. You're not forgetting you guys are from Canada, right?
We're in New Hampshire, in the States.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, we're pretty much, we're above some of you Canadians, yeah.
I'm not Canada.
More north, yeah.
Yeah, New Hampshire, New York, love New York, greatest music ever. And we also got South Africa, so we got a worldwide, and we also got a Canuck sitting over here. Anyhow, so Washington, D.C., and you said California.
I would probably do maybe a ghost town, a famous one, Tombstone or someplace like that,
That'd be a good place, Tombstone. Where would you go, Relics? Anywhere in the world. You got the entire world with you don't get arrested.
Probably somewhere where I could do some nugget shooting for gold. You know, try to find some gold nuggets, something like that.
What was that? The Gold Rush? Was that in California or was that in Texas?
Yeah, like California or Australia, something like that.
Australia, that'd be nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you do some gold. Do you do gold panning?
A little bit. I buy pay dirt and do it that way. I'm in the state of New York, so if I did find any natural gold, I'd have to put it back. I couldn't keep it.
What? Really?
Yeah, right.
New York state law, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They won't be able to find a murderer, but I'm pretty sure the police will be at your door. You found like a half an ounce of gold.
Right, yeah. I mean, you could buy it from another state, and then you're fine. You just get it naturally occurring. Yep.
Oh, I love my country. I hate its rules. Zaps, if you can go anywhere on the planet and not get arrested metal detecting, where would you go?
Fort Knox.
I think probably Ireland. I'd go to Ireland, go metal detect there, get some Roman stuff, and I find that quite fascinating. So especially because our history is, I mean, if we find something 200 years old, it's old. These guys are finding coins of 2,000 years old.
Wow.
So I mean that's in the UK, so as I believe it's illegal, I think, to hunt or dig in Ireland. So that kind of ticks that box, so I'd love to go to Ireland and see if I can find some old stuff.
That would be incredible.
Europe would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oak
Find
Island.
some hammers.
Yeah, Oak Island. Let's all just hit Oak Island as hard as we can with every metal detector we got.
Everyone bring a shovel. You
Yeah.
just got to dig, like what, a mile down?
Halfway
Through
down.
traps and hazards.
I'll bring Kyle.
There you go.
Islands in Greece.
And I think the thing about Oak Island, I'm behind now on the TV series, but didn't some guy back in the 70s already dig all the way to China there, like as far as anyone could humanly dig, and then he buried it back in, right? That's why they find wood and stuff everywhere,
Yeah.
because that guy already destroyed that island.
Mm-hmm.
But they sort of gloss over that all the
But you
time.
do know that like Teddy Roosevelt dug there and John Wayne.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
Really?
No, I didn't know. I only watched the first few seasons, and then it seemed to be really dragging.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Freemason interest in that place, of course.
Cool. Yeah, on the show Vikings, they show the one Viking, he gets to North America, and then he finds a cave where the cup of Christ is, right? So the idea is that they've been coming here for a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think the whole point is that I think like they talk about New Jerusalem. I think they mean over here, because you got everything new here. You got Nova Scotia, New Scotland.
Yes, it was.
New England.
What used to be New Amsterdam to New York. Yeah.
Yeah,
New
and I
England.
think they hint at that in that show. Not like it's a documentary, but that's the idea.
Yeah.
This little guy's frozen. He doesn't want to get off me.
New Jerusalem? Is that what they're calling us now? Or
Oh my God.
maybe New Sodom and Gomorrah, but I don't see New Jerusalem anywhere.
Okay, guys, guess what?
What do we got
It's
going?
that part of the show.
Yay!
So we're going to say hello, treasure friends.
Hello.
Thank you all for
Hey,
coming.
all right.
Who wants to come up? We're going to put the link in the chat,
Kind
and we're going to see if we can pack this clown car.
of like an open forum. We all talk about metal detecting. If you guys share,
Whatever you want.
I'll throw up a question here and there.
If you have a knitting channel, you could come share your knitting. I don't think we're going to discriminate.
All
No,
right.
TripWire doesn't want knitting.
Next week, maybe, but not today. No, we don't discriminate.
Okay, here we go.
That's
The link
just
is
one
in
of
the
my
chat.
weird-
And now we can continue to talk amongst ourselves
Sweet.
until someone shows up.
What type of metal detectors do you guys use? Is there a certain rating?
Yeah.
Let's just. I'm about to lower the question a little bit because I keep on expanding it. I gotta stop doing that. What type of metal detector do you guys use when you're out metal detecting? Again, I go MW, Relics, and over to Zarp.
I love my my Garrett AT Max.
Garrett.
Oh,
Oh,
Simplex.
Garrett and Simplex.
oh, Simplex. Okay, I got
Yeah.
some hearing problems. I didn't hear.
Well,
it.
Mind Lab, I should say.
Yeah.
Mind Lab.
What do you use?
Oh, no, sorry. Nocta.
Yep, not
Wow.
that. Yep. Yep.
Nocta.
It's simple. Very few buttons. his was a little overwhelming for me. I was like, no, I need less buttons. So I love my Simplex. It's great. It works fabulously for me. I know it's not the fanciest thing on the market, but it is amazing for me. So
you should have seen my bounty hunter.
Powerful.
I ran bounty hunter for like 5 years, and every beginner show I watched, everybody said the same thing. Well, it reads a 93 or it reads a 27. Bounty hunters don't have that. You are not helping me. Like, are you kidding? Like, whatever. I'll just go and do it myself. So yeah, try a bounty hunter if you want simplistic, especially the fast tracker. You got an on-off button and discriminate. Good luck.
Yeah, the first one I started with, the cheap one that I started with, was pretty much that. Yep, and it was great.
Test yourself. Go back and grab it again. Test yourself. See how good you became.
Oh, I know.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Ian, what do you use?
Right now, I'm trying to learn the Equinox 600. I used the AT Pro for about a year and decided to get something different. And, I love it. I think it's a lot better, for me so far. I'm finding things that I know I missed with the AT Pro. I know I've swung over multiple times. And, I had a 5x8 coil, it's a lot smaller. And the coil's bigger on the Equinox. So, I am getting deeper targets as well. But, that's what I'm up to now.
Totally. Oh, well, at least he finished his sentence. He'll be back. And TripWire too at the same time.
Like right now, they come and they go, and they come and they go.
This is like teaching, yeah.
But see, maybe it's the part of America they're in because they dropped off at the same time.
Yeah,
that's weird. Yeah, and I guess you know what? We can't force you guys to come up from the chat either, but usually we get 1 or 2 people. We had 9 here an episode ago.
I saw that. Yeah, it looked like Brady Bunch going on.
It was awesome. Got a private chat coming in.
Oh, cool.
No, someone on their way. No, I guess that's old. Here we go. TripWire's back. Hey, buddy.
Hi, here I am. Maybe.
Cool. Yeah. And now here we go. I think we got our first person going to come in here. Let me see what I can do. Hey, it's Kyle.
What's up, guys? How's it?
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Nice to join. Leon got me to join. So, hi everyone.
Yeah, we were talking about sharing your love for knitting. So I thought, let me send you the link, and you can tell the guys all about it.
I knew it. We have a knitter in here.
I hope the stream is all right. I'm streaming off my phone. Sorry, I just had to get on quick.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Just turn it sideways.
Okay, cool. Let's see if that works.
Awesome.
I don't know.
There we go.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so you're coming from South Africa as well?
Yes. Leon and I hunt together, so we do the Zobs channel. You'll probably see me in the channel there.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, we have.
So,
what machine do you use?
At the moment, I'm using the XP ORX.
ORX. That's what Digging Canuck uses.
Yeah, nice machine.
Yeah, it's a killer machine. It's awesome. I love that machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely powerful. And people tell me that you miss nothing. You find everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Including all the pull tabs and bottle caps, right?
Not really. I know how to miss them already.
Oh, well, you know, once you master it, right?
I've had a good trainer. Leon is the one that taught me metal detecting. I see
Leon also uses Amphibio.
Yeah, he does. He does, yeah.
So I'm a big Nocta Macro fan as well. But the Zobs team, Carl and myself, Thijs, so we also really big ambassadors for the XP brand. So we also make up Team XP South Africa. So you can also go check out xpdetectors.co.za. Have a look at that link. So yeah, we use XP. I have the Deus and the ORX. Carl uses the ORX. Thijs uses the ORX every now and again as well. But he loves Garrett. So, and it's great machines. It's really versatile, super light. So for those guys that just love that minimalistic type of feel, it's awesome machines, So we love it. Carl's been, I've been letting him kick my butt for a bit. So he's been finding some good stuff.
Totally.
Yeah, like those rings, Leon?
Yeah, you'll never let me forget it. Yeah, that was
He's gonna
incredible.
be rubbing that in for a while.
Yeah, I was happy. I'm just happy I was there to share it. It was incredible. It was awesome.
And that's the best thing about hunting in groups, I think. Everyone gets the excitement of the finds, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, unless one person's finding everything.
Yeah.
It's actually quite funny. Today, we went out detecting today and at a little spot that I've been hunting for a few years. And Carl actually found his first British artillery button, two-piece button there today, about a meter away from where I found my first British artillery button. So, sharing those type of bucket listers and, first time finds, it's really cool. And it's nice to share it with people that love the hobby, along with you. And, Carl and Tace, they both, I started detecting with Tace first, and then Carl came on board. And it's just, sharing it with someone, if you're alone going out and you find something incredible, it's not the same, and you try and explain it and show it to people that don't, non-metal detectorists, and, they don't always get it. So that just makes it for us. And if you have a partner that does it with you, even better. So, even my wife, she started out with me, and I come home and she says, "What did you find?" And we show our finds and we do our wrap-ups here at home. And, most of the time she probably doesn't know what it's about and why and how or whatever, but she shares that passion with us, and that's what counts, So that helps.
It's nice to have a supportive partner. She could be, "You're ditching out on the family." Anyone hear that before? The family needs you and you're metal detecting all day.
I just blame Kyle.
Don't blame Kyle.
Kyle blames me.
You, Marlon.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for my wife's voice. She doesn't sound like that.
The only reason why I got a cell phone in the first place is so I could call my house, my family, let them know, "Yeah, I just found a spill. I'm going to be late."
Exactly.
Bye.
Exactly.
I'm not joking either. That's the only reason why I bought a cell phone in the first place. Then I hear you can watch YouTube on it. Ooh, fake. I got a question.
Right.
Why
Yes, you can.
falling out of the stream? Because I'm working on a ancient tech computer. Am I the only one that keeps falling out, or is anybody else falling out?
Then you take
no,
somebody with you.
Ian a couple times, but StreamYard is really picky about Wi-Fi. That's what I was saying in the beginning before we started.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, so you got to understand, I don't even really know the definition of Wi-Fi. So
I think your son's computer upstairs, he's probably got it plugged directly into the router.
yeah, he's
Right.
direct. I'm not too far from the router. I mean, I could actually kind of.
But it still has to go through the wiggle waves.
Because right now, because I'm right there. So either way, maybe I'll grab the other computer next time. Sorry about that.
Hey, you know what though? We can hear you and you're clear, so it's not a big deal.
Okay,
This
good.
show is not professional. This show is casual and entertaining.
Good. That's the reason why I got the co-host position. Casual, and we'll worry about entertainment later. That's where you guys come in.
Yeah, we're all supposed to have a good laugh.
And
This is awesome.
Laughter. Once you forget how to laugh, you become the enemy. Always keep a sense of humor. Keep that in mind.
Totally.
Anyhow, let's see what else is going on in the world of metal detecting. What do you guys? What's your favorite? Oh, Barry, I thought of this one earlier because I'm a big brain. Did you guys find any bucket list items that you always wanted to find detecting? Again, we're going to go with MW over to our friend Kyle over here who just joined us.
There is one coming next episode. My wife found a relic that we have not found before, and we've been hoping to find, and she got one. So I don't want. Oh, she ruined it. She found
I didn't hear the answer.
A really nice old hand pounded stirrup.
Yeah.
I was very excited. It was really stuck. It was hard to get out of the ground. The roots were all through it and stuff, but it was cool.
Lots of root chopping.
Oh, God.
And then sometimes you're trying to get something out from under a root, and then you hack it really bad.
Oh yeah, well, I've broken almost every piece of silverware recently that I've been trying to get out of the ground. But yeah,
So this guy right here, it's a little horse stirrup. It's like a pony stirrup, but you could tell it's like been hammered, and
I just think it's really cool.
I love it. I
Horse
think it's
person, so
fantastic.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely a homemade stirrup for sure. Handmade,
Yeah.
whatever you want to say. Hand.
So only like a late 1600s, early 1700s road. So pretty. I thought it was pretty cool. We did get our first straight bust too. I think.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't think anything so far that we found. My second day out, I did find 2 silver reals in one hole. Last year when I first got the detector, but this one she found a
Half dime at my old
Mhm.
school.
at her old
No
school.
playing field.
Yeah, on a park, like playing field. So very interesting to find a half dime there.
Half dime. Ooh.
Yeah.
I live in Sterling Heights. We don't have any history here. We have negative history. Like it was started in '69, so there's no history in Sterling Heights. Relics. Did you ever find a bucket list item that you always wanted to find? Did I fall out
hearing
again?
us?
Awesome. Oh.
We are having so much fun.
Yeah, this is the episode of slight technical difficulty,
Slight. Me
but
turning on my
otherwise,
computer is a
no
slight.
horrible echoes. No horrible echoes. You know,
I
that's
think I
nice.
jinxed it. I apologize.
I am not
Oh, you
sure.
were
bro.
muted just for a second. Yeah, and that's why we can all learn to laugh at ourselves.
Yes. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Just a couple.
Believe it or not, I actually put those in a couple of my videos just for fun. Especially when you get penguins attacked. You're gonna have to watch my channel to figure out what I'm talking about. One of the weirdest signs I ever found was a
Penguins
bottle cap. On the bottle cap, it literally
Well, he's telling the story that time. I was saying it was Russian
That was
satellites,
perfect.
but maybe it's actually Chinese satellites this time. We'll see. I'll have to check the scanners. Well, guys, you know what? I think this is the first show that's going to end on time. Nothing wrong with that, hey?
He didn't get to answer his bucket list question.
I know what bucket list was it? The rings, maybe, or I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you found amazing things.
Yeah. For me, obviously, was the rings. I think that was the highlight for the year last year. But also another bucket lister for me. I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but obviously finding that snake buckle. I think the snake buckle stands out for me as well. But yeah, for the more emotional part of last year, I would say those 4 rings definitely tipped it. I love digging those up.
And I'm sure
Yeah,
there's quite a
that's,
story behind those.
An exciting moment.
Yeah, that
for
was
sure. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna say cheers. I'll watch the live stream finish here on my TV. You guys
Dude,
must have
thanks for coming up.
have a good day.
You were our only
Thanks
one
for
so
joining.
far.
Yeah,
Thanks,
It was
buddy.
really cool of you. Do you want me to kick you out, or do you know how to leave?
Cheers, guys. I know how to leave. Cool.
Okay,
Cheers, everyone.
I'll let you go on your
Bye-bye.
own.
later.
Ah,
You're gonna cheers
awesome.
on this one.
So there was Kyle from South Africa, friends with Leon from Zarps. That was awesome of him to come down.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
that
you,
was
I
next
think someone put his link in the chat.
for sure.
Next week I'll be on the other computer. That's all I have to say because I think I'm screwing this one to show up.
Yeah, and Relics and Stack Stones, I see you're in the chat. You can come back if you want. And we're just winding down anyway. I think he said, I appreciate you having me up.
There you go.
So, any tips on how to thaw the ground quickly?
Blowtorch. You can go pick them up at your local Army surplus store.
Blowtorch.
Blowtorch.
Blowtorch, yeah.
Yeah, the sun helps.
Oh,
Magnifying
And
glass.
what I've seen them do here in Canada, they burn charcoal on the ground
Either that or
first.
you can move states. Go to like
Yeah.
go to a different state.
What, you got something so awesome you can't wait till spring?
Nope.
Is that what it is?
We have a location that I can't wait to get to. Yeah, that's for sure.
So you want
frozen solid.
to thaw the ground.
Um,
No mail yet, Robert. Melissa, the mail is being really slow. But I just got Nancy's Christmas card 2 days ago.
oh, my stuff's gonna be forever.
What keeps happening?
That's funny.
That's okay. See, blowtorch at Lowe's,
$40. There you go.
$40, as long as you're careful. Yeah. You know, I did try going out. It was really sunny, and I managed to, you know, flip open the first couple inches. So as long as it wasn't deeper than my pinpointer would pick up, like I could get it. You know, like the metal detector would read it.
Mhm.
If the pinpointer wouldn't beep it from the surface, I just kept going. So I got stuff to go back to in the spring, right
Yeah.
behind my house.
This is your summer, huh, Zarps?
Yeah,
Is
we
it?
just smack bang in summer now, so it is crazy hot, and the ground is super hard, and the grass is super long. So yeah, it's tough digging now. We have a small window of opportunity that we go and dig out. So you know, in winter, a lot of the fields burn, and then we just wait for the first summer rains, and then it's perfect conditions. You know, short grass and soft ground, and then we just go and hit as many sites as we can. And so yeah. For the meantime, we just digging in the long grass and trying to find some good stuff.
Oh, I got a question.
Sure.
What's the scariest animal you've ever come across?
Oh my God, guys, I have to interrupt. We'll come right back to it.
Sure.
This is really exciting. I think this is one of the first times this has ever happened, guys.
It's coming.
Everyone hold on to your seats. Here we go. We're bringing it. We got Trey from Copperheads Metal
no
Detecting,
kidding.
and what's he doing?
We
He's
are
actually
live.
detecting.
We are live out in the field. It's cold. It's very cold outside.
I can
it's
hear some wind.
but I'm wearing my faux fur. I gotta save the animals, but
The faux fur.
look, Copperhead Mike over here.
Yeah, what's he doing down there? Is that a
Look
fine?
at this. Hey. Yeah,
Oh man, the Copperheads are going hard right now, guys.
Tank, but we have a copper coin. Is it a coin? Let me see. It's not that heavy. It's thin. Oh, this might be an old coin, buddy. Let's see. What? Hey, look at. Hold on, you guys.
Go full screen again.
Good
Here.
luck.
Look at that sky. It's still blue.
It's beautiful out here. Yeah, I think it's a dandy button, ladies and gents. Oops. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, you're right. Oh, sweet.
That's a big one.
Beauty.
Nice.
Let's see if
Man,
there's
thanks for joining us from the field. That's
Wow.
so cool.
I thought I would jump in. I was like, oh shit, Marlon. And I
Awesome.
looked at the time and I was like, oh, it's 12:20. I gotta hop in there.
Yeah, I've been asking for 20 minutes, or no, only one person came up, so you're number 2.
Oh, heck
You're
yeah.
the man.
How's the live stream going, everyone?
Yeah.
Well, technical difficulties. I can't talk today.
That's
My
okay.
computer stinks.
Yeah, we just kept losing people. So
Oh,
that's okay.
Glad you made it on. A live metal detecting and a metal detecting talk show. This is
That's
awesome.
right. That's right.
This is
It's get
awesome.
any better than that. That's
Yeah.
getting better than that. So,
Yeah, Mike was just telling us a story at M&W, and we interrupted him. But let's just give us a 1-second spiel about your channel, because we're sharing. Tell us what it's about,
Oh shoot, yeah.
and then we're going to go back to finishing the show.
Yeah, sorry I crashed everyone. But I'm
Oh,
Trey.
no.
I am the creator of Copperheads Metal Detecting. We got Mike and Joe, and we just love saving history. We're out at a colonial farm today. Hopefully we can get enough stuff out here to put another video out for everybody. But just love saving history. And we're all Mind Lab users, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but we're all Equinox family. So, but we're doing well. So check us out. Yeah, there it is. Copperheads Metal Detecting.
Gotcha.
And we should have a video out coming soon. So, Marlon, thanks for having me on, buddy. I'm sorry I crashed it.
Oh, no, dude, I super appreciate it. I've been wanting this to happen. Anthony was going to come up. Alabama Dirt Digger came up from the bush, but he didn't have a find like you guys did.
Oh, really?
That is
Man, that was
awesome.
good timing. That was really good timing. So,
Come here. Come here. Here, puppy. Guys.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you go. I mean, unless you want to stay.
I'm going to swing a little
How's
bit
that
more.
dog so big? I don't understand perspective.
Oh, yes. Yes. Everybody grab their butt.
Yeah, he's cold. He doesn't want to get off me.
Today.
All right, guys, we'll have fun. I'm gonna get out there.
Good luck digging.
See you, Trey.
Yeah.
Can you kick yourself out? Oh, perfect. Okay, Mike, back to the story.
I had to. Every time he comes in, any one of my live streams can get interrupted by cuteness.
Oh, it always happens.
Yeah, hijacks the
So
show.
Mike's going to tell us that last bit of story there.
Oh yeah, I was just curious if anybody's ever come across, anything animal-wise that kind of scared them in the woods. I know, like, it's from Stealth, Diggers had an episode where a cougar actually walked up like 5 feet from him. I had one episode where I'm in my neighbor's woods, and I swear it sounded like I was being, surrounded by something was running around me, circling me, and I finally got a glimpse of it, and it was about, 3.5 feet long. It looked like a cat, but it was like the legs were really short, and it was fast. It was just looked like I don't know how to explain it, like a cross between a giant weasel and a giant cat. And
like a lynx kind of thing. I think their legs aren't as long. Like a
we thought they
cougar.
were a Fisher cat at first because there are Fisher cats up here in New Hampshire. But then my wife and I saw a news report, and it was somebody down south, in the next state over. But they said that they saw something that looked like a cat, but it was short to the ground, long. And I'm like, and all black, and that's exactly what I had saw.
Oh, all black, yeah. Hey,
we had no idea what type of animal that was.
Yeah, the biologists were watching, they were interviewing people because they actually had film of it, and they didn't know what it was.
Yeah. So I'm like, swear to God, I'm like, that's exactly what I saw in the woods.
That's crazy. Yeah, around here, the most we get is muskrats, which if you get close, they stand up on their back legs and hiss at you.
Whoa.
But I don't know. I had one, he was trying to come through the front yard, and it was right after all the fences went up in the neighborhood. And he was used to cutting between the two ponds here. And so when he got trapped in my front yard and I went to shoo him out, he tried to attack me. Like he actually was jumping at me, attack rat style.
Right.
Yeah, and then we got beavers and coyotes.
Yeah.
Coyotes. The Canadian or American dingo, I think it is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But that's about it.
Yeah.
No mountain lions. You got to go where BC Treasure Trails is more.
Oh, God.
If you want a mountain lion.
That's crazy over there. Zark, what do you got? What animals did you run into? I'm curious about South Africa. I got to hear this.
Oops.
Yeah, I think nothing as exciting as you would imagine. I mean, I know we're in South Africa, but we have a few animals, small animals that we run across, but nothing wild like you'd expect, lions and elephants and stuff like that. I think the scariest animals, which is actually quite funny, are the cattle, because these cattle are massive. And, there's one video that on my channel, you must go and find it. It is super funny, where I've got the GoPro and I'm walking around, and I thought it would be this cool shot walking towards the cattle. And where we are, the cattle are trained in such a way that, when they see the herders or whatever, they kind of follow them, so they spot me, and these things are huge. I mean, they big ass cattle. And, I mean, you think they're not dangerous, but they will, like, I don't know, bump you, hit you, step on you, whatever. I don't care, but it's
trample.
And so and I was walking and I was saying, whatever, trying to get into this little B-roll scene, and I see these guys coming towards me. And as I'm walking to the left or whatever, I see them also following me to the left. And I start, for a better word, shitting myself, because I'm oh my God, they think they need to follow me. So I'm trying to wave, and I see the herder right at the back. He's going mental. So you need to understand, when that guy starts running the other way and start waving hands, you kind of go, oh shit, I need to get know. So you should go find that clip and watch it. It's quite funny. So I'm trying to be relaxed. Nervousness in my voice was super funny. So no, nothing exciting like mountain lions or elephants or whatever. But
I would say you just got to outrun the other guy if you're with someone.
You don't ever
the faster shoes. Guys, we got another guest coming in. Let's bring him on down from. And we got Rob from FL Thunder. Dinner with Rob. Hey, Rob, say hi.
Your intro when you do that with the people carrying the guy through the crowd's hilarious, Marlon.
Yeah,
That's got to be the craziest Price is Right episode I ever seen. It's all college kids. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Just stole 10 seconds of it.
Hilarious.
So you're coming from Florida, Rob?
Yes,
You're a
I'm in
major
Tampa Bay,
beach hunter.
Florida, near Clearwater.
That's right on.
Right.
Straight up high.
Yeah, we were just getting close to the end, so.
Yeah, no, someone brought up a
refuse
question
one more
about,
guest.
someone brought up a question about animals. What is like the what was the question then?
Something your scariest animal you've come across while metal detecting.
Yeah, Rob, you got any scary animal stories? Anything while you're in the water?
Well, I was beach hunting Clearwater Beach and saw a guy bringing a 3.5-foot shovelhead shark.
Oh wow, yeah, shark. Got to watch out for sharks.
That'll do
when
it.
you're up to your armpits.
I'm getting a
in
feedback
water.
from somebody here.
Yeah, Rob, I think it's when you came on.
Is it me?
We're having all sorts of fun.
Yeah, it might be you.
Today.
Was this a guy carried a roll of toilet paper to scare away lions?
What?
So,
What did I miss?
How does a roll of toilet paper scare away lions?
maybe if you throw
Yeah,
it
we'll
out,
have to find out from the chat.
No, nothing scares a lion. Trust
I mean,
me.
maybe they
Yeah.
Nothing scares a lion.
batting it
Yeah,
around
cat,
and
when you-
playing with it.
I threw a guy through carried a roll of toilet paper to scare
I
away.
think
All right.
I think the toilet
You know
paper is
what?
there for when the lion scares you.
Yeah,
You just, oh yeah,
yeah, there you go.
You all figure
Yeah.
that
the
out.
toilet paper's for you.
Not that you
I'm
need
not
it because
going-
no one's gonna find you.
Yeah. They might just find some remains later.
Oh, they
There have been
deals.
mountain lion attacks like here in Alberta or British Columbia and Canada. They actually jump down from a tree
Oh,
and they bite you right on the back of the neck to finish you off quick. And it's got hikers and joggers.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone wears the bells nowadays and as noisy as possible on the trail.
Wow.
It scares them away.
Well, okay.
Oh, and what does a mountain lion sound like at night? Has anyone heard one?
I live in Detroit, Michigan.
No, they make a noise like an old woman crying. And I've had lots of people tell me that over and over. A mountain lion has a weird sound it makes, and it's trying to lure you in. Yeah, like a crying old woman.
it's like a
So-
harpy.
Yeah, but not screaming. Like a whimpering kind of thing. Yeah, dude.
This has got to be the strangest episode we have ever done on this show.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of mountain lions.
No. And, you know, we get a lot of big dogs, and my dog, as you guys saw, Scrappy's only about like this big, and it was kind of funny. We were doing a back of a school, and he always thinks that he could take on any dog in the world. Well, I'm digging a hole, and there's a fence, a house, and then there's this dog just come running up and barking. Scrappy jumped back about 100 feet, and he's pulling on the leash like saying, "Get out of here!" Like going, "I thought you were the big bad puppy." No, he got scared. Otherwise, we don't have any. I will say one thing though, cougars. I went up to. I've metal detected like maybe 1 or 2 people each year. I was over with Mr. Charles over in Saline, Michigan, and as soon as he does hardcore metal detecting, if you guys get a chance, check it out on our channel. He as soon as I get out of the car, he's like going, "Yeah, the place I'm taking you to, there was a cougar sighting just the other day," and I'm like, "What?" So yeah, I mean, it's the first thing it says. It's like, "Let's go hunt where the cougars are." There's also wolverines over in the back, and I'm like, you crazy. So,
You see, and we got
that's just
Clark's Cove and Jason from BC both agreeing. Mountain lion sounds like a cry for help.
okay.
And they can sound like a domestic house cat freaking out too. Mhm.
I'll tell you guys a funny story that someone told me.
Sure.
This is one of the sites. So our laws for metal detecting is a little bit of a gray area. So basically, some heritage sites you're not allowed to go detect them. And a group of people actually went on one of these heritage sites in the Cape. They went up what we call a koppie, which is basically like a little hill where there was a famous battle that happened during the Boer War, and this guide was taking a bunch of tourists, on this route to show them, what was happening and the whole scene. And as he was walking, he took his cane and he kept on knocking on the stone walls, the trenches, and he was knocking and knocking and walking and knocking. So one of the ladies eventually said, "Listen, man, why are you walking and knocking on the rocks? Because it's like every second rock you walk around, you knock it with your cane." So he says, "No, well, when we're up here, he knocks on the rocks just to wake up the cobras, so that if they do walk over one, that they don't get startled and actually get bit." So he was walking around. So you can imagine having a tourist from wherever, and he's walking around. I'm just letting the cobras know that we are, so they don't get startled. So you can just imagine how that went
Snakes
down.
are everywhere, man.
Funny story.
Wow.
That is, I love. No, we don't have anything dangerous here in Detroit. I'm more allergic to bullets than I am bee stings. So
Yeah.
that's about that.
Yeah, those can come whizzing at any time.
Oh yeah. Surprise.
Like murder hornets.
Swarmed by ants. I don't know how many times. I'm not a bug person in the first place. I remember one time I found a hit, and a second I dug it, I saw it was a quarter, but just ants. And I'm like going, keep the quarter. I'm gone. Hi. I hate that.
Sorry, guys. Dags.
Where we at? What time we got here?
We're at an hour and 10 minutes, so we're allowed to reel it in anytime we want.
All right.
UK Dirt Diggers just showed up, or Dirt Diggers UK, I should say. Thanks for coming. Take It On has a premiere in an hour.
Sweet.
And also Adventures with Goat is live Sundays as well from the map room. So you guys can check him out.
Awesome.
I think that's for announcements about it.
Yeah.
And anyone I missed in the chat, I still love you guys. Sorry. Like I said, I'm working on it, but the stars weren't aligned today.
Yeah, just
Hey,
now.
you know what? We had pretty much 30 people again.
We'll get it right.
Can't go wrong with 30 people.
Nice.
All right, thank you guys very much for showing up today. I highly
I
appreciate it.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
A great show. And, with many people on the screen as we do, sometimes you can end up sitting a little bit. But I think this way, it lets me get through more channels.
Yeah.
And I think that's almost worth it. We all get to say a little bit, but we cover more ground. If I was only going to do one channel a week, I'd never get through as many amazing channels
Very true.
as we have
Very true.
in the
Great.
past few weeks.
And this is quite the job you do, Marlon. I mean, you got a lot to keep track of.
He's good at
And
it.
then and my dog's jumping on me, one-arming me.
So, yeah,
All
one
comes
hand-
first.
But I bought a touchscreen. This Chromebook is touchscreen. So much like you can on your phone, I can just drop and drag people and tap the messages right here, and I don't have to run a mouse.
Same time.
That's cool.
The pinhole camera on here, it sucks. So I'm using my 64 megapixel real phone camera. But otherwise, yeah, that's me. And guys, check out Take It On. Is it coming up here? I'll give him one more little push here. Oh, you Chromebook. There we go.
Greg at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for helping me through the work days, guys. And have a good day and be safe. Okay, I'm just going to start saying bye to you guys, and I'm going to do my outro. So let's go in reverse. Mike and wife, it was super nice to have you guys.
Having us. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Say bye to the crowd.
Take care. Thanks again
All
for
right,
coming by.
Thanks a bunch.
Bye. Do you wanna-
Yeah, you guys are welcome to come up on the open panel section whenever.
I
Come and
think we
chat.
will. We were just talking about that. We'll pop in on you every now and then.
Yeah, it's good to get some more people to rant. We had Rob come, and we had Leon's friend Kyle. We did it. Okay, I'm giving you the boot.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Later.
All right. Leon, thanks for staying to the end.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Awesome
thanks
to
for
have
having me. Marlon was awesome. Great stream. Some technical difficulties. I don't even think people noticed. It was really awesome. We had a great chat. Thanks for having me on here. And thanks to everybody in the chat. A lot of familiar guys. Check out our channel, and a small channel from South Africa. Really cool being part of this community. So thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Thank you
right.
so much for
Well, you
showing
will.
up.
Thanks for coming.
Take care.
Cool, buddies. Take it easy.
Just going to give you the kick.
Later.
Now, everyone go to the description. and hit
There
up
you go.
Zarps.
Yeah, go
Because
grab
you want
everything.
to see that action. Well, what do you think, Tripwire? Your new computer work good?
Not.
I just think
No,
occasional drops, but
this is a
the
different
stream is good.
computer. I'm amazed this thing isn't smoking and caught on fire by now. This computer's like 6 years old, and I put it through the ringer. Next week I'll probably be on a different machine. This is just it worked yesterday for the electric live stream, but apparently
It's working just fine, man. I don't know why it kept dropping out.
I
I
have
mean,
no
you're
idea.
crystal clear and smooth.
Maybe it was because too many people. I don't know, dude. You're the tech whiz. My job is
No, I said it's satellites. The satellites were messing with us.
the satellites are. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. By the way, what's the name of the puppy?
Oh, this is Reggie.
Reggie.
So he's Reginald Barkley,
Reginald Park.
like on Star Trek.
Oh, I
Reginald
love it.
Barkley.
That's awesome.
And
good
then
name, puppy.
we got a girl that's black and tan.
Oh, really?
She's hiding somewhere though. She likes wherever the sun comes in a window.
Scrappy was not ready for the camera today. He's like looking at me like, "Don't ever do that again!" And then
Because
ran
my
out.
curls weren't ready, man. My curls weren't ready.
All right, my friend, another phenomenal show, and this time I made it to the end finally.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it
So
was
I
good.
ran a marathon. All right, I'll
And
see
like
you
I
again
said,
next week.
we are the least professional, most unpredictable show on YouTube in the metal detecting world.
I would
If we added
not in any
swearing,
other way.
then we'd also be the most uncensored. But we give you the title for that now, Tripwire.
We're
Everyone's
not
got to check out
uncensored?
Tripwire.
Are we uncensored? Let me know, dude. I got a whole bunch of bombs I can drop.
Are you doing something later today? I think
Actually,
you
I'm going
are.
to put out a little video because I am going to be taking a break from cyber detecting due to the fact that we've
Oh,
done
not cyber detecting.
The reason why is, one, I want to put more energy into your show here, being the co-host. That's number one. Number two, I got too much to do on Sundays alone because it's my one only day off usually. And number three, we do as much with that game as possible. There's nothing else really we can do unless I find a way to get online. So we drove that baby into the ground, but it was a heck of a ride driving it. That's all I got to say.
Oh, well.
But yeah, so I'm going to
can't
put out a
do it,
video
you can't
later.
do it.
I'm just going to cancel it for the time being. When I get online, we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah. Well, I'll be waiting for your video later.
All right, I'll be later. Y'all take care. Thanks again. See ya.
Thank you for coming, Tripwire.
My
You're
pleasure.
an awesome co-host. You got an awesome channel.
Awesome.
Everyone make sure they hit that description and hit up Straight Up Metal Detecting if you haven't yet. But I think most of you have.
Yeah.
Later, TW. Boot. There we go. Down just to me. That was fun, guys. Just going to do this one more time here. And put up my email. Feel free to send me your address. And I'll put you on my mailing list. Get a little card from us or something. Hand-drawn from Rory, maybe. You never know. It'd be awesome if you guys did. So, hello, treasure friends. Well, not that one. Thank you all for coming. You guys are awesome. We reached the end, and that's great. Okay, guys. Outro time. Enjoy all the pennies I found, plus the 1 silver coin, and the positive message. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. If you abuse me, baby, you'll lose me, and you'll be left alone. Oh, that was horrible.